Thing is, when you're tired, you can't just snap out of it. It doesn't work like that. Oh, he thought that was in. He was walking after it.
It's very unlucky, isn't he, to leave it? It's the kind of shot, with the cue ball coming down that bottom left corner, it's very hard to see a way that this could happen. Well, that's absolutely perfect if he wants to go into the bunch. He really couldn't have put the ball better with his hand. If he hits the pink full on here, the red should go everywhere. Well, they have gone everywhere, but none are particularly easy to pot.
Seven.
It's one of those shots where even someone as good as O'Sullivan could have no idea where the balls would finish. And this next shot, if he plays a bolt colour, is tough. He might be able to lay him behind the blue, but I don't think he's thinking along those lines. If this goes in, he's back in amongst them. Oh, what a great shot. Made to look simple.
Yeah, and he's made his mind to attack. If he is feeling tired, which he seems to be, then he doesn't want to get dragged into scrappy frames and long exchanges. He wants to keep the game moving. That is going to mean taking some on that are going to be tough, but as you say, he's making those sort of shots look easy. So it could be in this sort of situation with the balls open, he'll feel fine. It's just when frames get a bit fragmented that you might see the tiredness set in.
Yeah, I mean, it can only be tiredness because, like we're seeing, even in amongst, you know, one or two signs that he's weary, his game, as we know, is fully there. And the interesting point I thought he made about that was he spoke about laying the foundations
17.
to all of this, which started way before his good run in winning in Barnsley when it all started.
18.
Playing during the summer, building a game that was going to take him right through until Christmas by practicing all the shots he needed to practice, all the hours. And since then, it's all been all about matches. And sometimes when you play match after match, it's a little difficult to work on your game. But I suppose if you've done the work in the first place, that helps.
Yeah, and I think also he mentally committed himself. He said, right, I'm going to play this block of snooker, these 3 months solid. And he prepared himself for that. As you say, not just his game, but also in his mind. And we've seen the 25. Two in concert to great effect.
$31. 32.
I think some players are a little more ad hoc. They'll think I'll play this tournament, I won't play that tournament. But O'Sullivan, as I say, just committed himself. These 3 months, it's going to be snooker, snooker, snooker. And so far it's been title, 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 3 of them.
$36. 37.
Still, the colours are not easy to get on. Obviously, the pink on the blue spot is all he's got right now. And, of course, the bulk colours. And he's still needing to do a little bit more work. I guess
44.
Lee Hang has got to worry about the black being safe and the blue being safe more than Ronnie because he's a few behind.
47. 48. 54.
Oh, 75 on, but depending on when Ronnie misses as to whether that'll be possible for Lee. That's a good shot. He's potted it
55.
and finished just top side. And again, pink will go back on the blue spot. The red still occupying the spot. Not really plain sailing this break, but very well constructed, given that
61.
his cue ball's never really been in supreme control. I have to say Li Hang was very unlucky to stick the opening red. Play that shot 50 times, you wouldn't stick it very many. It's pretty devastating in amongst the balls right now.
68. 69.
So we've seen a decent level of form from both players actually in the 3 frames. Must never take Ronnie O'Sullivan for granted though as a player, because what we watch
75.
day in, day out is quite breathtaking snooker. You won't be playing this game forever, but you do well to see anyone
76.
who plays better snooker and more of a delight to watch. He's the kind of guy that will have people in the practice room watching the screen, other players, watching how he does it.
82.
Trying to bring this red out, which he's done. He said on commentary last night, he was in the box, that the 1,000 centuries does motivate him. He's on 919 for his career at the moment. Well, hasn't finished well. He was going to make 920.
89.
Didn't matter.
Yes, and the key to this is that he won't actually require the blue for the century. Even that shot, look how well he's played that.
94.
I have to say, as centuries go, this is as good as any. He's not
96.
taken the black once in this break. For many periods of it, long periods, the pink on the blue spot was the only big scoring
99.
colour. And it seems not very long ago we celebrated his 900th, and as you say, this is 920. It's all come very quickly, hasn't it?
Well, he looks half asleep between frames, but he's joined the Wide Awake Club to make a dashing century. Break ends at 103. Took just over 8 minutes to compile. And a little smile there from Li Hang. He's seen something very special there. Ronnie O'Sullivan leads here in Glasgow by 2 frames to 1.